Hey guys, it's Olivia and I'm back with another video. So I'm pretty sure that I've mentioned this before, but I am not a very talkative person. And I know that that may be hard to believe considering that's what I'm doing right now, and like literally however long this video is about to be, that's how many minutes straight I'm gonna be talking. Or like if you watch a stream and I'll stream anywhere from like an hour to like 3 hours, I'm talking the whole time. So you're like, what do you mean you don't talk? With me, when I am face to face with someone, I don't really approach people unless like I know them very well. Like if we're friends, I'm obviously gonna come up and talk to you. Or like if we're on a team together, I'm obviously gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna pretend you don't exist. You know what I mean? So in certain cases, I'm gonna talk to you because I know that you probably want to talk to me because we know each other and we're friends. But if you're like someone that I've never seen before, or like it's the first day of the semester or something, I'm not like, oh, this is a 500 person lecture hall, let me introduce myself to everybody. Like, no, right? Because like something you may not realize is that right now when I'm filming this, I am in this room by myself. The only person that could possibly be talking in this video is me. So obviously I'm going to be talking the whole entire time because there's no one else here to be doing any talking, right? And same goes for streaming. Yes, there are people there live and there are people commenting. However, I'm the only person on the screen. And something that I like to do is, like, let's say someone asks a question, I read the question out loud so that all the viewers know exactly what I'm answering or exactly what I'm talking about. So I not only say what I'm saying, but I also say what you're saying. So if you typed, how are you doing today? I'll say, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm good. How are you? So I read both your side of the conversation and I say my own side of the conversation. So once again, I'm talking 100% of the time. In real life, let's say there's two people talking and let's say you've been talking for an hour. If this is like a somewhat balanced conversation, then one of you is probably talking for half an hour and the other one is talking for half an hour, but you're going back and forth so it doesn't seem that long. You know what I mean? So when I am the only person on the screen, yes, I am talking the whole time because imagine if there was just a whole video of exactly. So yes, on the internet, you see me talking all the time because that's literally what I do, but in real life, not so much. That incredibly long intro was to say that in this video, I'm going to be talking about why no one talks to you or why a certain someone doesn't talk to you. Because as I said, I don't talk to a lot of people. So I'll have people talking about me, not recently, but like in the past. I've had people talk about me saying, wow, Olivia doesn't talk to me, blah, blah, blah. She's so rude. All this stuff. I'm just going to give you something to think about whenever you're saying, insert person here doesn't talk to me. But before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Monday. I make anywhere from topic videos like this to rant videos to how to make money online videos. And with all that being said, let's get into this week's video. So, as I said, I am not a talkative person. I am not one to approach someone that I don't know because like I don't know if you want to talk to me, so like I feel like I would be annoying you. Meanwhile, if like, oh, that's my friend Sheila, I'm gonna go up and talk to Sheila because there's a good chance that Sheila wants to talk to me because we're friends. You know what I mean? So it's like if I don't like know the situation, I don't know where we are we acquaintances, are we friends, are we best friends, are we close friends, are we I don't know what we are, so I'm like, I'll just sit this conversation out, right? Right. So then this person might see me, not like, oh, I'm standing right next to you and I pretend you don't exist, but like you see me from across the room. Maybe we have a class together or something, but like we've never had a need to talk, therefore we've never spoken. I've never been like, hey, what's up? And then you're like, I see Olivia talking to all these other people and she doesn't talk to me. Hold up 1 second. If we have never spoken before, then yes, you are correct. I have not approached you. I have not gone out of my way to say hello to you. But that also means that you haven't gone out of your way to say hello to me. So if we've never spoken before, is that really my fault? Let me tell you whose fault it is. The person who's complaining, this person doesn't talk to me. Yeah, it's that person's fault. It's not like, oh, this person doesn't talk to me. It's not the person who's not talking to you. It's your fault. The person who is complaining about it, it is that person's fault. You want to know why? Because clearly you're the person who wants to talk to them. Like if you have Brittany and you have Sheila, and Brittany's like, Sheila doesn't talk to me. Like Sheila's so rude. Like I see her talking to everybody and she never talks to me. Obviously, Brittany is the one who's yearning for this conversation with Sheila. So shouldn't Brittany be the one to go over and talk to Sheila? You know what I mean? So how are you getting mad at me for not approaching you when you're the one who wants this conversation? Meaning you're the one who should approach me. So don't blame me because we've never spoken. If we've never had a conversation before, and I don't mean like, oh, I'm standing here, my friend is standing here, and someone walks up and talks to only my friend and ignores me, well then yeah, that person's rude. But I mean like if you've had no reason to talk, you've never been like within 5 feet of each other unless you were in a class, aka somewhere where you both had to be, not like a social setting where you both wanted to be. Like no, the only time that you have been in each other's vicinity is when you had to be. You don't have any mutual friends, you don't like any mutual activities, you guys have never been together unless it was like a class or an assignment or something where you had to, right? So it's like you've never spoken, they've never straight up ignored your existence, they've just never had a reason to come up and say hi. You can't be like, oh, they're rude, they don't talk to me. That also means that you're rude because you haven't spoken to them. So don't go off and start dropping people's names and be like, oh, this person's so rude, don't talk to her because she only talks to select people. Like, I see her all the time and she doesn't say anything to me. Well, clearly you're the one who wants to talk to me, so why don't you come up and talk to me? Because I'm sorry, I might not even notice. Like, as I said, if we're like acquaintances, I'm not one to just go over and say hi in fear that I'm annoying you, right? So I don't even know that you want to talk to me because we're not even on that level of friendship, right? So it's like, if you're the one who wants the conversation, don't complain that that person's not talking to you because you're the one who wants the conversation. So you start the conversation. Stop like dropping people's names and saying, oh, this person doesn't talk to me, this person's rude, this person is like stuck up, they only talk to people who they think are on their level, blah blah blah, all this foolishness. I've heard all of this about myself. You don't know how many people in high school thought that I was stuck up because I didn't talk to them. And I was like, I'm not stuck up. I'm literally shy. I didn't think that you wanted to talk to me. If you're the one who wants to talk to me, then you're the one who should come up and talk to me. You know what I mean? So don't be telling people about how rude I am when you are the one who wants to talk. And because I didn't read your mind and then come up to you and talk to you, now all of a sudden I'm the rude one. So instead of wondering why people don't talk to you, why don't you start wondering why you don't talk to other people? Because in this situation, sorry, it's your fault. Don't be talking about how Sheila doesn't talk to you. Why don't you go up and talk to Sheila? It's not always the other person's job to come up and talk to you. If you're the one who wants to have the conversation, you're the one who should go up and have the conversation. And if you're like me and you're like, oh, I don't know for friends, it's that, so then you're like too nervous to go up to them, then like I don't blame anyone. Like let's say that there's Joe, right? And I really want to talk to Joe, but like I'm too nervous because like, are we acquaintances? Are we friends? Are we close? Like, I don't know what we are, right? So I'm too afraid to go up to him, right? Then guess what's going to happen? Literally nothing. We're not going to talk and I'm not going to spread things. I'm not going to be like, wow, Joe didn't come up to me and talk to me. Like, how could he not read my mind? I was sending mind signals like, yo, come over and start a conversation. And he didn't read my mind. Yo, Joe is trash. He's trash. Like, excuse me? So as someone who doesn't approach other people, when those same people don't come up and approach me, I'm not talking bad about them because it's also my fault. The reason why me and Joe have never spoken is one, because Joe has never come and talked to me, but also because I haven't gone and talked to Joe. So it's not all Joe's fault. It's also my fault. It's mainly my fault because I'm the one who wants the conversation and I'm the one who refuses to start the conversation. So why am I going to go and start spreading things about Joe? So that's all I wanted to say. Stop questioning why people don't talk to you and start questioning why you don't talk to other people. Stop spreading things about people trying to say that they're rude because they don't talk to you, because then that also makes you rude because you don't talk to them. And as I said, this doesn't count for like if somebody literally like is 2 centimeters away from you and literally doesn't say anything, that doesn't count. I mean, if you guys legit have no reason to talk to each other, but you're the one who wants to have the conversation, it is your job to start that conversation. So don't be talking about other people like, oh, I've known this person, not even known, like I've gone to school with this person for 5 years and they never talked to me. That also means that you haven't talked to them. So stop talking about that person and start talking about yourself. So that's all for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you can relate. Maybe you know someone who does this, or maybe it's happened to you. I don't know. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you think your friends will enjoy it, be sure to share it with them. All my social media links will be down below in case you want to follow me on there. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Monday, and I'll see you next Monday with a new video.